Oftentimes I get online and I see people talking about gamer culture. From a sociological perspective, gamers are a subgroup, a subculture, if you will, basically united by one thing: video games. That should be pretty cut and dry, shouldn't it? But it's a little more complicated than that. Today we're going to talk about, well, we're going to answer the question, is there such a thing as gamer culture? Stay tuned. Gamer is a unique thing. It's an identity that's been under attack recently. People have accused gamers of being bigots, of being misogynists, of being sexist, racist, homophobic, transphobic. The media that one consumes does not inform that person to be that way. Someone can enjoy slasher movies without becoming a murderer. Someone can enjoy violent video games in the same way without being violent. You don't play Call of Duty to become a soldier. You don't play Ghost Recon to become great tacticians. You don't play Command and Conquer to become a great strategist. These things do not translate to reality because video games are, by their very nature, partitions of reality. Now let me explain what I mean. Gamers take gaming as an escape from reality. It is escapism at its core. Just like comic books, TV, movies, any number of media. I started this video by saying there is a uniting factor among gamers. There is something that binds people together as gamers, and that would be video games. There is overlap. I like anime. I like, sci-fi fantasy books. I like comic books. I like video games, but of all of these things, I really only consider myself big on science fiction and video games. So I would consider myself a gamer, or a sci-fi nerd, if you really want that. I wouldn't label myself as that because I grew up in the 90s and you would be beaten up for that. But nowadays, it's perfectly fine. Do gamers have a distinct culture? Yes and no. As far as hobbyists go, any kind of lingo develops among those people that enjoy those hobbies. Consider the gearheads, the car enthusiasts. They develop their own lingo because they all enjoy the same thing. So they all start talking about the same thing and they start developing shorthands for these things. They start using chassis codes for talking about specific cars rather than the actual manufacturer's make and model. For video games, we started to do things pretty ironically, if you will. Rekt, R-E-K-T, that became a term. So gamers did develop their own lingo, and it started to get into other games, like Halo players would teabag, and say they started doing that in other games. It's something that transfers game to game because these people enjoy the same experiences. So yes, gamers do have their own culture, they have their own identity. You can identify as a gamer or you cannot, but if you start to share elements with those people, you're a gamer. And it's nothing to be ashamed of either. As much as the media tries to portray gamers as like terrible monsters who sit on their computer all day and whine about stuff, don't actually play video games, that's not actually what it is. It's okay. It's okay to be proud of video games. It's okay to be proud of being a gamer. I did a video a little while back called I Am a Gamer. Because I am. I enjoy it. I enjoy video games. I enjoy playing games. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why should there be? I enjoy what I enjoy just as much as people enjoy reading books, sitting on their computer, surfing the internet or Facebook, sitting there watching television 3 hours at a time. I could play Mario Maker and make my own level, be creative. But no, that doesn't count in today's society because somehow I'm a monster. Games are the future of creative storytelling. Modern developers are pouring as much time and effort into the story as fiction writers are. because that's what they have. And it's really the future of storytelling. Gaming is the cusp of the future. This distinct culture, this distinct group of gamers, they are consuming this entertainment that is the future of storytelling, and they are on the forefront of it. There's something to be said about that. So, I am Frank Gamer. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, of course. But you know what? Just be proud of being a gamer. Just be proud of it. There's nothing wrong with it. So be proud. Thanks for watching.